Hi guys, welcome back to another hair product review on this channel and thanks for tuning in again. In today's video I'm going to do something a little bit different than usual because I want to show you my top 5 matte pastes. So my favorite matte pastes at the current date, because they keep coming out and people keep publishing matte pastes. We have just seen the release of the Arcadian Net Paste, as you probably remember from one of my previous videos, because I shot a first impressions video of this product. And they keep coming out. They are very interesting and very balanced and finely nuanced products. So this is going to be a very interesting video for me personally. First off, I have to say that I really got to appreciate the benefits of matte pastes over the past few months. I believe that matte pastes have been around for quite some time already, but they have not really been hyped that much in the past. The same goes for me. I have been an avid clay user for most of my hairstyling career, so to speak. And it's really just in the past few months that I've started to discover different matte pastes, and I found out that they are very diverse and very interesting and special products. So of course, the most important question is, what am I looking for in a matte paste? So what are the criteria of this top 5 list? I think first of all, a matte paste should be very light. It should be a very light product. It shouldn't weigh your hair down. It should be very easy to build volume, and it should have probably a medium to medium high, or maybe even a high hold that is last throughout the day. Then of course it should be a matte product. I think matte pastes oftentimes give you a lot of texture, but of course it shouldn't have a shiny finish because it's obviously a matte paste. So that is an important criterion. And of course the third one is that it should be somewhat of a different product than, for example, a hair clay. It should have some striking features, for example, a very versatile application, or maybe even the use as a pre-styler or something like that. So something that is striking about a product that clearly defines it as a matte paste and not as a clay, for example. The 5th place, in my opinion, goes to the Ohrids Net Paste. This product is probably the one that has been around for the longest. I remember that James from the channel The Pomp did a review on this quite some time ago, and it was back then when I first discovered this matte paste. But I didn't buy it first because I wasn't really interested in lighter products or in lighter types of products, because I was a heavy clay user back then. So I kept it in the back of my head and I dug it out for my top 5 list, and I found out that it's actually a really good matte paste. And this is especially interesting because I believe that this product has influenced many other pomade manufacturers or homebrewers in what they created then as a matte paste themselves. So this has been very leading in terms of what it does and in terms of how good it performs. The hold on this one is a high hold, definitely. It has a really nice barbershop type scent, one of those typical homebrew pomade scents. It's a fresh scent and it's still on the natural side of things, so it's still kind of waxy. The application though is not as easy as I expected it to be, because I think that James said that there is absolutely no tug or pull at all, and I can definitely say that this is not the case for my hair length. So if you have a lot of chaos on your head when you apply hairstyling products, this is definitely going to be a very sticky experience. And the easiest workaround I found for this is to apply this on damp hair and then blow dry it into position. It gives you the nicest finish and also a very good hold and removes the stickiness of the product. The 4th place might come as a surprise to some of you if you have been following my content lately, because place number 4 goes to the Lockhart Anti-Gravity Matte Paste. Now, in my review of this product, I said that it's probably the wisest to use this as a pre-styler, and I really have to say that I kind of misjudged this product. After having shot and published the review of this, I watched another video by Mike from Modern Man TV, which I am going to link in this corner right here. I'm really sorry to admit this, but in my first impressions video of this, I kind of judged the book by its cover, and I just assumed that it would style it would be difficult to style with on dry hair because it was such a dry product. But I actually reconsidered and actually tried it on dry hair, and it works out really well. Building volume is really easy with this. There is definitely a drop down factor, so to speak. So the product slowly vanishes after a couple of hours and it leaves you with almost natural hair after some time. But I think that it's still a really good matte paste, and you can definitely go with this as a post styler as well. On the third place, I put a product that is not a homebrew product, but a salon grade hairstyling product. And this is a product that is often raved about by one other YouTuber, namely Robin James, and it's of course the label Mnet Paste. A couple of you guys have actually been asking me about this in the comment section for a couple of times, and I gotta say that it's a really solid matte paste, especially for the price point, which is not as high as the other ones in this list. What makes this great is its ability to restyle your hair very easily. It has a certain bounce to it that I really like, and it's a very light product, although the shine is definitely a little bit more on the shinier than on the matte side of things, but that is also the case, nudge nudge wink wink, with place number 2, which we will get to in a second. Of course, for the hardcore homebrew fans out there, you do get some kind of drawbacks with this because it's way more mainstream in terms of its design and also in terms of its smell. The second place goes to Monarch Matte Paste by Bluman, which is an excellent product in terms of the craftsmanship behind it. I think it's very finely balanced. It's a really interesting blend of different ingredients. The finish is nice, the hold is nice, especially for thick hair, and it's really one of my favorite products, and we're really approaching the area of products that I use on a regular basis. The only thing that I don't really like that much about this product is the scent. I think the scent is quite green. Some people seem to really love it, especially in the Bluman community group. So this is just my personal opinion, but I'm just not a huge fan of the scent, which is also quite strong. Finally, let's get to the first place, my favorite matte paste of all times. Some of you might have already guessed what it is because I recently shot a first impressions video about this product, and I said that I absolutely f***ing loved it. And of course, it's the Arcadian Net Paste. This is a super interesting matte paste because it has a very thick and still creamy consistency, but then again it's super easy to distribute in your hair. The hold is awesome. The scent is a fresh, spicy citrus scent that I really like, and everything about this product is just perfect. Now, for the end of this video, I want to show you a couple of examples of hairstyling products that didn't make the list, and also tell you why, because I think that this is also quite interesting. There's a couple of known brands there, and I think that it's good for you guys to know why exactly those products didn't make the list. And first of all, there is the Mnet Paste Duo by Nostalgic Grooming. This is obvious because Mnet Paste isn't a matte paste, it has a natural finish, and it's also marketed as such, but I still wanted to try it to see what it's all about. Didn't really like the hold factor on this one. It just didn't hold too well with my longer and very thick hair. Then there is the flagship matte paste. This is a really interesting product because it's super dry, and you can see that the jar is quite tiny. It has more of a consistency of a mustache wax, I would say, so it's really very, very dry and gritty. However, I gotta say that the hold with this one didn't really work out for me. When I had shorter hair, it did a fine job of holding my hair, but now with my current hair length of about 3 inches, I would say, it does no longer work. So this also didn't make the list. Then there is Kevin Murphy's Night Rider. It also didn't make the list, but it's not a bad product. It's just that it's quite similar to the label Mnet Paste, and it's the more expensive product. It's the product with a little bit less of a hold, at least for my hair type and for my hairstyle. So I clearly took the cheaper product and the product that had more hold, which is the Label Mnet Paste. So maybe if you're looking for an alternative to this one, which is not as expensive, you might want to try Label Mnet Paste. And finally, there is a product that I was really hyped about and that I definitely wanted to include in this list, but that just didn't do it for me, to be honest. And this is Sheer Revival's Northern Lights Matte Paste. Couple of things to say about this. The hold isn't the greatest, it's more of a medium hold product, and there is a strange type of coating that this gives to your hair, resulting in a not so naturally looking hairstyle, which is not a problem in itself, but compared to the other products of this list, this is clearly worse than all of them. And it's a shame because the jar design is just so beautiful and I really like everything else about it. I also really like the smell, which is quite a sweet and interesting vanilla, but still freshy citrus type of scent. As I said, I really want to like this product, but unfortunately it did not perform as expected. So anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. I hope that I was able to give you somewhat of an insight in my into my judgment process. And I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up, or please leave your favorite matte paste of all times in the description box, in the comment section down below. It's a little bit late here in Germany. But anyways, that's about it for this video. I will see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching and bye-bye.